You're given an integer num, you can swap 2 digits at most once to get the maximum value number, return the maximum value number you get. So you can, so your input is 2736, and you can swap one digit that will give you the highest number. In this case, it's 7236. For 99373, it's already descending. If you notice, if it's descending, there's no swap, right? So I think this is very straightforward if you're gonna do the, what do you call this, a very straightforward solution where you could just, given like this, get the number and find the highest number after that. So for 2, the next highest number is 7. So all you need to do is basically swap that. So 7236 is the answer. Now, if you have 7236 here, the result should be, the answer should be 7632. So basically, the algorithm is like, okay, I go to 7, find the next number that is greater than 7. In this case, I cannot find, right? It's because it's 236. So you go to the next number is 2. The next number that is greater than 2, the highest number that is greater than 2 is 6. And then you get something like, then you swap it, right? Things can get tricky if you have a number here, 7636. If you have 7636, the result should be still this one. So basically, you have to swap the last index, not the first one, because if you swap this 6 to 2, what you get is 76236, and that's not the next highest number. The next highest number is the highest number and the lowest index, right? Because the lowest index is this, because and then you just swap that and you get something like this. Well, that's if you do that, basically you have a for loop, and then all you need to do basically find a lowest index with the highest number, the first number that is greater than the highest number that is greater than 2. And I think if you do that, that solution will be at least n squared, because n times n log n, because you have to n log n basically, because you have to sort, right? You have to sort by the index in the position. And there's actually a more optimal way of doing that. Basically, if you notice, like if you're given like 72636, all you need to do is basically put all the digit in a map, like 7, and then put a position there, which is I, your index, which is 0, and just map with a 0. Position 2 is 1, 6 is 2, and then 3 is 3, and then you saw a 6 again. Basically, you replace the 6 here with the 4. So this is like your map with these values here. Like we can write this down. This is gonna be like 7 to 0. 7 to. I think we should make our text a little bit smaller. 7 to 0, 7 to index 2 is pointing to 1. 6 is pointing to 2. 3 is pointing to 3, and then 6 again, but you need to replace it with the index of the highest one. So this one will get you 4. So basically, you build a map on this, and then once you have the map, you know which index you're gonna swap, right? So all you really need to do is scan. You still have to do the scanning from here, from the I, and then what you need to do when you're gonna swap, when you say, let's say I got 7263, right? 2, right? You could basically do a bucket sorting instead of like normal, the n log n solution. Bucket sort is a linear sign, but since there's only 10 digit in the hash map, you could basically brute force it, right? Like from 9 to 0. in a if for loop, and this give you a constant number which is only 10. Right, starting from 9, you basically scan your hash map, and then you go to 7, and then you found a 7 there, and then yeah, I found a 7. This is the index that I'm gonna swap, and you just basically swap it. So that's how you're gonna have to do it. Basically, it's more like a bucket sort and a hash map combination of this. Okay, I think we can go to the coding part of this. Should be pretty straightforward, right? Yeah, you can. What I'll do here is just build an array of integer like in divided by 10 while or for loop while num is greater than 0, basically. Yeah, and then num divided by mod 10 divided by equal 10, and then your create a slice. But basically what we're doing here is just breaking down the num array digit. Let's say equal to int, and then digit can basically equals to append the digit here. You can just assign digit append, always append greater than we can make it greater than 10. Make sure that there's at least one digit. What I'll do now is I'll create my integer I is equal to which is the length of my digit length, stand from bracket, right? And then I minus minus, then while I is greater than equal to greater than 0. Basically do something like this, and then digit minus 1. Okay, and then so that's your I index now, and then you have to put all of those in a map of int hm, maybe a couplet hm, map int, and then yeah, just create an empty map, then each and be assigned the values, which is digit. Scan through all the digit. Well, we'll just make it like that. So for each of the I, the range digit, make it underscore. For each of the digit, what you need to do is put a position there, which is I. Take sign. So this is your map that we're talking about. There we show position the index there, and in here started with the backwards. So scan the number backwards, and then what we need to do is for j is starting from 9, the highest number, and j is greater than 0, and then j minus minus. Then we access our position on the map for that, which is j. Right, this is the item to swap here. Swap. We have a function that does swap. I think Golang has probably swap function. No, we'll check that later. Like there's a swap that, and then yeah, put your digit array here. So you need to put a condition here before you swap, right? So before you swap, you need to make sure that if that current j position is less than the I position, because you're swapping forward. You cannot swap in itself, and you need to make sure the value is actually greater than your digit I, value of the I, right? Swap function here. Yeah, you can do a temporary swap. That's not that hard. You basically digit I takes temp. A typical way of swapping. Luckily in Golang you could do something very simple, like you do something like this. And then assign it to, basically just reverse it. That should actually works. That's how you normally do a swap in Go. I'm sure it's called equal, like it's called should be fine. And then once you swap it, you basically break out of this loop, right? Break or return. I think you can just go to put a label here. Then go to essentially jumping through this here, and then from here what we could do is and then the for loop and then multiply backward, right? For loop, right? Something like this. And then we put an answer for answer is equal to int64, I don't know, int. Then ands basically what it does is times equal 10. And plus equal digit I, maybe greater than 1, then times equal 10, and then ands plus equal digit 0. Last one is 0, right? Then basically you're adding it to and return ands. Let's see if this is gonna work. Some syntax error here, for loop. Go to label. I think we should go here. Fill that. Okay, it worked, but we miss. Yeah, you need to make sure that if it's values there. Yeah. Can use v okay. If v okay, and then if it's not okay, if it's okay, okay. So okay, you should do something like this, like that. If okay, and put a v here. It's your value here. Index. We call it index, right? Try it out. Okay, this one is fine. Now the problem is we missed 7.2. Okay, this is correct. Now we just have to reverse a value here. I think it should be greater than equal. So we're kind of missing that part, right? It's greater than equal or greater than 0. Skip this part. I don't like this part here because this is like parsing the digit, reversing it. It's probably a function in Golang to convert this to an array. Let's just because I don't want to do this part of the conversion. What we can do is do it like this. Array of string. Oh no, it's fine. I think that's. Let's just submit this. See if it's working or not. Just comment all of this out. So I haven't really run this. That's why I see submission. There's no submission. Let's just try if this is correct. Try to put a print there just to ensure that You need to scan it also, this one in reverse. So we saw the problem right now. Here that we need to do is we need to do something like this, because everything is reverse right now. Unless you append this in the reverse order. Let's try it out. See, this is a digit I. So let's just print this one why the map is wrong. Print digit I. Make sure that it should be greater than or equal to 0. So greater than that. Yeah, there you go. And if you submit it, that should fix all the problems here. It should be only one digit. Why did you have a 2-digit there? Greater than 9. Sorry. Or bug to fix. Yeah, there you go. What we'll do is remove this. Just cleaning up the code. Probably you can still further optimize this. So I don't like the idea of you still have to reverse it here. Maybe when you compute here, you don't even have to reverse it. Yeah, but anyway, it's still the fastest. You still get 100 here. Okay, that's it. So get 100. So top scorer. Yeah, so this is how you do it. Basically, do a bucket instead of doing a sort. Try to find the index that you need to swap by using this bucket here, bucket map. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and yeah, see you again. Yeah, see you again in the next session. Kind of missed a few days, so I hope you guys are still there. Yeah, so if you like the video, please hit like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.